Well, good evening. This is Dr. Matey sending his greetings and salutations to all my viewers. You know, this immigrant crisis, these foreign invaders have infiltrated all our cities now. The Texas governor, he got rid of them because it was going to cost his state money they don't have to take care of all these people. Now, Eric Adams up in New York City, the mayor, is freaking out because they got all these illegals everywhere. And they don't have a place to live, they don't have a job, they don't have food. But apparently, the U.S. government is giving them $2,200 a month as pocket money just so they can survive. Now, the average Social Security recipient gets about $1,400 a month. And, for the government to shell out $2,200 a month to give to these illegal invaders, it's just not right. Biden, he stopped building the wall because, he just felt sorry for the people coming across the border and he didn't want to make life difficult for them. So he said, well, come on into America. We'll take care of you because I know you're going to be Democratic voters for the rest of your life. But it's not fair to these people to bring them into a country that, number one, can't afford to take care of them, can't pay their feed bill, their medical expenses, their food and housing, and whatever else they have. Now, there are a lot of charitable organizations doing their best to help these, poor people out. Try to help them out and, do the best they can to help them assimilate. Well, the problem is most of them don't want to assimilate. They just want to come in and do their own thing. It's not like migrants back in the 50s and 60s when they were coming over here and they were working their butts off to make a life for themselves and send money home to their home country, their family over there. But I really don't have any sympathy because this was all a Biden concoction. He wanted the open border. Apparently, over 8 million illegal immigrants have flooded into this country. We have criminals and cartels, and the Chinese infiltrators are coming across the border just to get into America. They have what they're called sleeper cells, where these organized criminals or these government agents get together and then they plot something big in a sleeper cell. The only people who know about them are themselves. So what happens here is, down the road, if something big happens, we're going to be able to blame it on these illegal immigrants. Already the cartels have infiltrated this country in all the big cities. They're orchestrating the drug dealing and the prostitution, the child trafficking. You name it, anything to make a buck, they'll do it. So we are infestated by these cockroaches. I don't mean to call everybody a cockroach, but it seems like once you get an infestation of cockroaches, they just keep growing and growing, and they get bigger and bigger, and their families expand until you're in a place that's overrun with cockroaches. Well, I know my opinions are harsh, but that's my opinion for today, and you take it for what it's worth. But we'll have to solve this problem eventually. So we'll have to see what happens. But as far as Biden and the Democrat administration goes, they have no vote of confidence from Dr. Matey. He thinks that they did this on purpose and they only compound the problems instead of solving them. All right, babies, little babies, I love you, and you have a good night now. Bye-bye.